everyone that opens their heart and comes to a higher level of frequency beyond Wutiko, you open your heart, you're beyond Wutiko immediately. They are putting a different energy into the field. And everyone that does it, the field starts to raise its frequency. But this is the external intervention that I've come across from various sources. There is an intervention happening, which is, and I called this intervention back in the first book I ever wrote after my wake up in 1991. I called it Truth Vibrations. This is infusing what we call love, not the love of attraction, the love that holds the whole, infinity together, what we call God, is being infused into this field that we are interacting with. And so what's going to happen in the next the months left of 2021 into 2022 and into 2023 is that this Wutiko, in all its expressions, this cult, through governments and through all these other bodies, is going to throw everything it has to terrify the population, to enslave the population, to impact upon their frequency states, so that they hold down in this frequency field and generate those frequencies into the field. Because this Wutiko, I tell you, knows that this is coming. But as it comes, more and more people awaken, more and more people impact the field on a higher level. The word I've used many times is they are terrified. They are terrified of people awakening, because as people awaken, the field changes, and they have to control the field to hold people in 5 sense servitude. If you want to hold something in a natural position, then you have to keep it there. Now, let me take an example. You've got a ball and you've got a tank of water. You want to put the ball in an unnatural position, so you push it to the bottom of the tank. But you can't let go. You have to keep holding it there. That's symbolic of this incessant programming going on all the time. And this, because the moment you take your hand off it, the ball goes into its natural position, which is whoosh, floating on top of the water. And our natural state is expanded awareness, multidimensional expanded awareness. And we're in a natural state by being held in the 5 senses. Well, say we, I mean, vast numbers of humanity.
Only on Be Positive.
And so and crucial to this is controlling the frequency of the field, which is constantly suppressing the frequency of the people interacting with it, the fish in the sea, if you like. So when this field changes, it's the equivalent, and this Wutiko consciousness is diluted and weakened. It's being weakened all the time. It really is now. Then it's like taking the hand off the ball. Whoosh, we'll be in our natural state. You won't have to, sit cross-legged on a mountain, working to, expanded awareness, all that stuff. No, you'll be in your natural state, because the unnatural suppression of you will be gone. And this is my time scale. 2021, 2022, 2023, they're going to throw everything. They're going to try to terrify the population, demonize the pushbackers so that they conform or whatever, or get marginalized. 2023, towards the end, they're going to start to see the weakening of Wutiko in this second half of 2023. You're going to see the weakening of its impact. 2024, unmistakable signs that the Wutiko grip is basically fatally flawed, and then on the other side of that, those who have had the steadfast fortitude to stick it out will be able to build a new world with a new consciousness, which is based on heart and not head and belly. And I don't. It's not going to be as long as people think, because once the field is cleared of Wutiko, this low vibrational consciousness, manipulative force, then humanity will be a very different. People say, "Well, it's human nature." No. This is the nature of Wutiko'd humanity. Human nature doesn't have to be like that once Wutiko'd humanity becomes heart-based humanity. Big challenges, but I tell you that we are going to win this We are going to come out on the other side. And not only is the world as it is going to change, we will have removed a force of evil, absence of love, that has been manipulating humanity from the shadows throughout known human history. It's going to be gone, and the world's going to be a very different place. Well, I mean, you're getting close to the spider when you've got the spider at the center of the web, when you've got the inner core of the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers, yeah. But the inner core of the inner core, they don't put themselves on public display. And as I've said many times, to great ridicule over the years, but I don't care. The spider, in the end, is not human.
Only on Be Positive.
The spider, at its core, is this Wetiko consciousness that doesn't take form, but manifests and manipulates through form. And that's it. Once we've rid the world of that, we rid the world of everything that it has manifested, and thus the world must change dramatically from a prison to a paradise. And the new book is Perceptions of a Renegade Mind. Getting it to America has been a challenge. We're trying to get space on containers in the chaos that's going on, but it's there virtually now, and you can pre-order it at davidicke.com. I've done some really big books. This is a very focused book, Perceptions of a Renegade Mind, and it's how part of it is how a renegade mind works. And you've got a renegade mind, for instance. A renegade mind is not one that critically thinks only and sees what is happening. A renegade mind critically thinks, sees what is happening, and then refuses to bloody cooperate with it, and sets out to expose it. And that's the renegade mind that's going to bring this down, among all these other things. The one before that was The Answer, which is a massive book, which pulls together all these different subjects. So, you do everything you can, like you do, to use every platform and every form of communication to get this across, because it is information. They're not censoring for a laugh. They're censoring because they have to.
Only on Be
and that
Positive.
means they're terrified of information they're trying to censor. So we have to be ingenious. And your team have been with Band.video to get this information circulating. And, it's ingenuity. What do they say? Necessity is the mother of invention. We've got some inventing to do in the next 2 to 3 years, but it is coming down. It is. Hold that thought, people. It is. It's not just knowing things, it's saying things. And when you say them, you're going to get ridicule, you're going to get abuse, but you say them anyway. And if you don't say them, then you're not going to be proved right down the road because you haven't said them. It's no good then saying, well, I knew that. Oh, yeah, you're just saying that. Well, if you say it, well, you're not just saying that, are you? And so it's very important that people speak their truth, because if it has validity, it will be shown to be so.